Dreamcast Guy, the man, the myth, the 1999 time capsule. Alright folks, buckle up, because today we are diving deep into the mythological creature known only as Dreamcast Guy. A man who has built his entire personality around a discontinued Sega console and a baseball hat that looks like it was printed at Kinko's in 2003. Now, if you've never seen Dreamcast Guy, don't worry, just imagine a Hot Topic employee who never fully clocked out. Blonde scruffy facial hair that looks like it tried to grow a beard, but got confused halfway through the mission. Teeth that look like they're actively glitching, like a Bethesda game on launch day. And his skin. Listen, I'm not saying he has the exact same skin texture as Seal the Singer, but if you rubbed a Sega VMU across his cheek, it would probably make that blip blip noise. And of course, he's always wearing that Dreamcast baseball hat, tilted just enough to let you know he's serious about his retro opinions, but not serious enough to moisturize. Dreamcast Guy's voice. Whenever he talks, he has this very unique cadence. Something between robot, infomercial host, and malfunctioning GPS. He'll be like, "Hello guys. Today we need to discuss why Xbox is ruining the game industry. Please consider donating to my Patreon so I can buy a bag of Fritos." Every sentence sounds like it was typed into a speak and spell and run through the budget version of Google Translate. You could hand this man a grocery list and he'd read it like a Windows 95 error message. His eternal war against Xbox. No one hates Xbox more than this man. I mean, if Microsoft personally stole his Dreamcast hat, slashed his Pokemon cards, and keyed Sega for life into his car, he couldn't be more dedicated to the cause. Every video, Xbox has failed again. Here is why the new update is a sign of their imminent doom. He talks about Xbox like it's the final boss of his personal trauma. Meanwhile, he has a Dreamcast tattoo, a Dreamcast shrine, and a Dreamcast pillow he definitely talks to when nobody's watching. His master skill, asking for money. My favorite Dreamcast Guy move is when he talks about how hard it is to make YouTube videos. While holding a coffee, he absolutely door-dashed using someone else's super chat. He hits the donation button harder than Sega hit bankruptcy. Guys, I'm trying to buy a knee microphone. My current one only cost $25 and you know how I suffer. Bro will beg for money like his speedrunning poverty. He will upload a 30-second video titled, "I need your help for content," and somehow turn it into a 6-minute TED Talk about how he can't afford a new chair because the algorithm is evil. The actual content. The magical thing about Dreamcast Guy is he will use the most dramatic thumbnail in human history for something absolutely trivial. You click on it thinking he's announcing Sega's return, and he's just complaining that somebody on Twitter disagreed with him. Or he'll hold a Dreamcast controller like it's the Dead Sea Scrolls and say, "This controller changed gaming forever." Meanwhile, the rest of us remember the Dreamcast controller as the thing that sliced our palms open during Crazy Taxi. The robotic personality. Dreamcast Guy is the only person I know who can talk about a video game he supposedly loves and still sound like he's doing tech support in a basement. I enjoyed Sonic Adventure, although the camera tried to kill me. He has the emotional range of an answering machine. If you bump into him at a convention, he introduces himself like, "Hello, I am Dreamcast Guy. Not a human. Just a Sega-fueled thought form." Honestly, I respect the dedication. The hat. But the most powerful artifact in his life, the source of his strength, his charisma, his Sega-ness, is that dusty Dreamcast hat. If he ever took it off, he would instantly lose 40% of his nostalgia aura, 60% of his ability to talk in slow motion, 100% of his Patreon pledges. That hat has seen more rant videos than the entire internet combined. I'm convinced he sleeps in it. He showers with it. He renews it at the DMV. So celebrate Dreamcast Guy, this strange, passionate, robotic prophet of a console that hasn't had a new game since Clinton was in office. Because even though he spends his days declaring the death of Xbox, begging his audience for burger money, and maintaining a hat older than the PS2, he is a gift, a relic, a living Dreamcast artifact wandering the world. And honestly, thank God he hasn't discovered TikTok yet. But the greatest part, the peak, the summit, the Mount Rushmore of cringe glory, is his sign-off. He looks into the camera with all the sincerity of a malfunctioning toaster. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And remember, keep Dreaming. He says it every time. Without fail. Like a Sega-themed prayer. And that, my friends, is the tale of Dreamcast Guy. The one man keeping the Dreamcast alive, one robotic rant and one desperate donation request at a time. A man who hates Xbox, loves nostalgia, fears sunlight, and ends every video sounding like a Dreamcast boot screen trying to talk to you. And to him we say, keep dreaming. But maybe update your firmware while you're at it.
I'm Jules McGill. Welcome to my channel. Be sure to like and subscribe.